Students, today I would like to introduce our third chapter, Quest for a Theory of Everything. Quest for a Theory of Everything, written by Kitty Gale Ferguson. Kitty Gale Ferguson written Quest for a Theory of Everything. Basically, it's a scientific chapter. It's not a story. Maybe you heard about the Stephen Hawking's. Stephen Hawking's story is this. This is the story of Stephen Hawking. You want to know who is Stephen Hawking? He's a supernova of physics, connected to physics. It's a great. So it's a not story. Maybe you felt some kinds of boring. Maybe it depends upon you. If you are interested in science, it's became great assets, right? Quest for a Theory of Everything, written by Kitty Gale Ferguson. I think we want to introduce Kitty Gale Ferguson. Sid, who is over there? We want to know that. Just look at the textbook. Where is you can see the Kitty Gale Ferguson. Here is a little bit. You see, only little bit. I think is little bit of Kitty Gale of Ferguson here, right? Kitty Gale Ferguson is a science writer. Okay, she is mostly written in science. She works as a lecturer and is a professional musician. Actually, she works as a lecturer and is a professional musician also. She has written several books on science and has published many biographies. She writes with accuracy. She can explain any complicated scientific principle in simple language. Those who are interested in science, you get everything. Those who are interested in science, maybe you wish for medical field or engineering field. It's a great assets. It's this work is one of inspiration for us. How Stephen Hawking inspired us. What are the features of Stephen Hawking? Means his merits, advantages, invention, and everything we want to know. His childhood life, school life, college life, and his wife influence, and his invention is very most important one. And what is his conditions about how he faced the life during his sick time. That means he is paralyzed, paralyzed. Yes, how he overcome with his confidence, courage, determination. This story, this narrative also said about the importance of determination, courage, and confidence. How to success, how to overcome the life burden. We should overcome the life burden, definitely. We need confidence, determination, courage, perseverance, self-reliance, everything, right? So, how Stephen Hawking overcome his difficulty is one of the best side of this narration. Okay, that's about author and summary. I would like to say about the summary. Just to say about the summary. Just to listen that summary. Okay, carefully listen. Okay, Stephen Hawking was born in England on 8th January 1942. He was admitted to St. Albans School. Okay, Stephen Hawking was born in England. He was English and was born on 8th January 1942. He has admitted to St. Albans School, that's Albans School name. At school, he did not seem to be an extraordinary child. In his childhood, he is not show any kinds of intelligence or extraordinary activities. He never secured high grade. See, his marks and his grade is also very not impressive. Gradually, he developed an interest in science and joined the University of Study Mathematics. Do you like mathematics? Oh, right, okay. So he is developed an interest in science, especially in mathematics. Gradually, that means in the not in childhood. After he is grown up, he is now maybe interested in science, especially in the category of mathematics. He joined Oxford to study natural science, and there he specialized in physics. Now he joined to another institution and he studied in physics. At the age of 21, he contracted ALS, deliberating a neurological disease. Okay, that's one of the big thing is that neurological disease. Doctor gave him a life expectancy only 2 years. That means he's got that disease. That means called at the age of 21, very early ages he got disease. That means deliberating neurological disease. Neurology, connected to nerves. Okay. Doctor gave him life expectancy of only 2 years. Doctor said his relatives, his parents, or his wife, he said it. Only he lived 2 years. In his own words, whatever achievements he made later in his life were a bonus. That means he invented several things. He contributed several things to the world only after his decease. During the time of his decease, he invented many things. So, according to him, that is bonus. That means extra things. Hawking is an extraordinary, brilliant man. He made amazing achievement. He has won many awards, though he has not been awarded the Nobel Prize. He didn't get Nobel Prize, but he got several other awards because of his extraordinary, brilliant activities. But his childhood is not show any kinds of extraordinary activities, but later he will gradually, especially during his disease time, means his neurological disease, at the age of 21 onwards, even doctor and hospital has avoided, there is no hope, but he, during the time of his disease, he invented several things, he contributed several things to the world. That is one of the greatest achievements, and he later known as a brilliant, extraordinary man. That's about a summary. So he was born, we know, where he is an Englishman, right? And his interest in physics and mathematics we understood, but he's not exactly good in childhood, means studying, and he's not brilliant. Meanwhile, he's got, unfortunately, he has got this neurological disease. And that's very interesting is that it's a very early age, at the age of 21. See, doctors and hospitalists try to send back to him to home because they said that only he lived in 2 years old. But he overcome. He overcome with his confidence and courage and determination. And during that time, he invented many things. He contributed so many things to the world. So from there, we can understand what's the importance of Stephen Hawking's became the supernova of physics. Supernova means a megastar, superstar, like that you can say that. Very powerful person in physics. So that's the summary. Quest for theory of everything. Quest means ambitions, greediness. The theory for a theory of everything. In order to find everything is too greedy, too ambitious. That's science student, especially, is very intelligent mostly. I think you are also a very intelligent student. That's why you are joined in science, right? Okay, I think so. I hope so. Later you became doctor, engineers, or any other uh, big professionals. Same like that of, or near like that of Stephen Hawking's. We cannot predict that one, no, because here is also Stephen Hawking's in the childhood is also is not at all extraordinary man, but later gradually. Similarly, so many famous person in the childhood they are very shy, they are not courage, they are not determined, they are not confident, and they are failed in the examinations, especially Sachin Tendulkar. So many other things as and other famous. What's the richest person in the world? What is that? Mm, I hope that is the Microsoft chairman. He's also in very failure in the first attempts, but later they became great persons, admired person, renowned person in the world. Similarly, you are the first year students, maybe you got a, I bless you to got a good professionals in the field of science, right? That's about summary. So we understood that we are talking about Stephen Hawking's Englishman. You saw the picture, Stephen Hawking's here. You can see in YouTube, if you take Stephen Hawking's story, you can understand. Last year, we have to show the picture of, a cinema story in school visual room, audio visual room. But unfortunately, this is not a fair time for you. Anyway, you can get through YouTube the story of Stephen Hawking. Just you have watched this story or scene, you can understand what is his paralyzation, how he paralyzed, how what is the stage is sitting. See that is sitting his face and on the chair is his face. Look at and his legs and arms are he put in like this. See, paralyzed. Okay. So you neurological paralyzed that one. So just to see the YouTube, you can understand more of that means biography of who our Stephen Hawking. Then you can read this. You can easily understood. Maybe you are very interested, right? Okay, just watch YouTube when you watch net. Okay, that's fine. Then we want to continue. Is it? Yes, we want to continue the chapter. Okay, let us read. Please listen that one. Okay, read and reflect here. Dr. Kalam, that means last chapter order, I will fly. Everybody to be unique in his or her own way. Yes, we already understood. He said about the unique, the importance of unique. There are many people who have proud their uniqueness even while fighting the adversities and imitation. So imitation. All right. Stephen Hawking's profiles reveals how he was overcome his disabilities to become the supernova of physics. Yes, I already told in the beginning, in order to success, we should work hard. We can conquer everything. We can get victory. Definitely if you hard work. But should be support of parents, support relatives. You should have confidence, courage, determination, and self-reliance. If it is these qualities, you can overcome the difficulties. Definitely it is sure. But most of them must not to try for that. Is it? Right. Okay, cause for everything. How he became supernova in physics. We want to know that about his story. Okay. In the Cockcroft Lecture Rooms on April 29, 1980s, scientists and university dignitaries gathered in a steep tiers of seats facing a two-story wall of chalkboard and side screen. The occasion was the inaugural lecture by a new Lucasian professor of mathematics, the 38-year-old mathematician and physicist Stephen Hawking. So our hero came, that is Stephen Hawking. That means everybody waiting for Stephen Hawking. In this Cockcroft lecture room, this is a special room for meeting. So first paragraph says about a meeting. People are waiting for someone for inaugurate the function. So we are now in the meeting room. Just imagine. One April 29th, year 1980. Who are mostly gathered? The scientists. Oh my God, big people, professionals, and university dignitaries. Dignitary means honored people gathered in a steep tiers of seat. There is a particular seats are there in a meeting room. Scientists and honored people are gathered, assembled there, sitting there, facing two-story wall of chalkboard and side screen. In that particular room, there is this exactly it's a audio-visual room. Maybe you can see the screen and a board. All of them, all is there, surrounded by in the wall, decorated in the wall. That is a room explanation here explained because it's a meeting gathered by especially not ordinary people, scientists and honored people. They are sitting in a particular chair, and this room is also very special. That means so many screens are there and boards are there. The occasion was the inaugural lecture by new Lucasian professor. First speech here, who's Lucasian professor of mathematics. A mathematics professor will come there to inaugurate a special session. Okay, right. Uh, well, professor of mathematics, the 38 years old, that inaugurate man is 38 years old, is mathematician and physicist. Moreover, is not only mathematician but also physicist. That man name is Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking now in front of us in the meeting room, everybody waiting for him. So we can understand Stephen Hawking is a who? Stephen Hawking is a mathematician at the same time scientist, especially physicist. Is it? So this is the first paragraph. I think you understood, right? Fine. Well, if there is any meaning comes, just look at the textbook, and also I will give that meaning here also. Here is the meaning also. You can just look at that. Or is not there, you can just look at the dictionary also. It's a very good habit to look at the dictionaries. All right. Then what happened the second paragraph? The second paragraph says that the title of the lecture was a question. They are now discussing a question inside the meeting room. What was that? Is the end in sight for theoretical physics? That is the subject they want to discuss in the meeting. What is the subject? Is the end in sight for theoretical physics? Hawking started his listeners by announcing that he thought it was. Now he addressed the audience. He invited them to join him in a sensational escape through time and space to find the Holy Grail. Holy Grail here is in the, just look at the the end of this paragraph, end of this page paragraph. That is, Holy Grail means here in medieval legend. Holy Grail is a medieval legend. In medieval, that means the world is divided into ancient, medieval, and modern. So in the medieval period, there is a legend, there is an intelligent lived. That person's name is Holy Grail. Okay, the cup said that used by Jesus Christ at this Last Supper. Oh, it's not a name of a person; it's the name of a cup used by Jesus Christ. Cup, tea cup. Yes, whether you have to drink tea by glass or cup. Most of the Europeans are used not glass; they are used to cup. A special cup, maybe red, maybe white. What is your cup color? Can you say? All right, fine. Whether you drink coffee or tea, which is you prefer, right? Very good. So this is a cup name here that during the time of medieval, this Jesus Christ used for his Last Supper. You know the story of Jesus Christ. Bibliography is connected to Christianity, all right? The Holy Bible, all right? Holy Grail of science, the theory that explains the universe and everything that happens in it. You don't worry, you just have to listen that when they are talking about the subjects and they are talking about that particular issue is the end in the sight of theoretical physics. Is the physics is ending. That is the discussing in the meeting, right? So who is talking in front of the audience? Stephen Hawking. Who was talk? Stephen Hawking is an Englishman and also is professionally mathematician and physician. Physician means physicist, not physician. Physicist. Okay, right, fine. Stephen Hawking is a mathematician and physicist, right? Stephen Hawking, third paragraph. Well, Stephen Hawking sat silently in a wheelchair while one of his students read his lectures to this assembled company. Still, Stephen Hawking couldn't speak. Oh my God. He couldn't speak because of his disease, neurological disease. We already discussed that one. So one of his students has to read that one, what Stephen Hawking wants to say. Judged by appearance alone, Hawkins didn't seem to be a promising choice to lead any adventure. So that's about Hawkins. Hawking is now sitting on the chair just to see the picture. See that one of the pictures? Yes, is in paralyzation, so he couldn't speak even. Right? He couldn't walk. Stephen William Hawking, that may be his full name. Stephen William Hawking was born on 8th January 1942 in Oxford. Oxford is a famous university, is there? That's in England. It was exactly 300 years after his death of Galileo, the father of modern science. Who is father of modern science? Every science student wants to know. Who is the father of history? We can say that Herodotus. Who is father of science? You must answer this. Who said here? Galileo Galilei. Galileo. Galileo is the father of modern science. He was born in Greece. All right, I just to give you a general knowledge. It's a kidding to you, right? Maybe you know that. Okay. Frank and Isabella Hawkins. That means Stephen's parents are introduced. The next paragraph. Well, we want to know his parents, right? Frank. His father name is Frank and his mother name is Isabella. Good name, isn't it? Yes, sweet name, right? Parents was not wealthy. Oh, really? But they believed in the values of education. Oh my God. Good. Similarly, some parents may be not wealthy, but they give more importance for education, even though they borrow money and to try to teach, study the children. So they planned for Stephen go to Westminster. It's a place, the famous public school in the heart of London. Westminster is a place in London. There is a famous school. That name, School of was also known as Westminster. So parents want to study Stephen Hawking in a particular school that's in Westminster. Some of the parents like that. My uh, girl or my boy, my son or daughter want to study in Bangalore. Some want to study in Arab states. Some want to study in Canada or USA or England. Maybe the parents wish. Okay, here, however, Stephen Hawking's parents, Isabella and Frank, believe that her son want to be studying in Westminster. That's a famous school in England. Unfortunately, Stephen was ill. Oh my God, there is a admission procedure is there, maybe his entrance examination after they are only to enter into school. At that time, Stephen Hawking got ill, in fever. At the time, the scholarship examination for Westminster. That time, Westminster, if you have to return the examination, you got scholarship. You can't pay. You don't want to pay any money there. Free, if you have got scholarship. Yes, Stephen Hawking's parents. That's why Stephen Hawking's parents sent in Westminster because they are not wealthy. They don't have money. They didn't have money. That's why Stephen Hawking's parents sent in Westminster in England. But that time in the entrance examination, he failed to attend the examination. That's why he lost his scholarship. Therefore, so he attended the local St. Albans school. Unfortunately, unlucky, he can't get the admission in Westminster's English school. Now he got admission to another school. The school name is St. Albans School. That means Stephen Hawking's parents, Frank and Isabella, wish is not successful because of the fever of Stephen Hawking during the time of entrance examinations in Westminster School. So he joined another school. That school name here is St. Albans School. By the next paragraph, by the time he was 8 years old, when he was in St. Albans School, 8 years old, Stephen Hawking, we can see, he was thinking seriously about to become a scientist. From there, 8 years onwards, the boy thinking about scientists is wishing to become a scientist. Hawkins encouraged his son to follow him into medicine. Then Frank Hawkins, that means father, want to become a doctor, encourage it in medicine. But Stephen Hawking's interested in science. But Stephen found his biology too impressive. The biology is very interesting, and Stephen Hawking's. He wanted a subject in which he could look for exact answers and get to this root of four things. Among the medicine, there's too much subject is zoology, is physics, chemistry. Maybe he's no too much interested in biology. That's why Stephen Hawking is interested in also biology. That means that's why his father, Frank Hawkins, his father, intended his ambition want to become to join in medical field. But Stephen Hawking is want to become a scientist. So that is a different aim, different ambition connected father and son. Father want to become joined in medicine. Son decided to join in what? Scientist. So that's about here. Well, this paragraph is still following. Okay. Then next paragraph. Young Stephen was no prodigy. Prodigy means not intelligent. Okay. Intelligent people we can call as prodigy. That means called somebody says you are mocking in the classroom. What's that? What is it? Every time to studying that particular people you are mocking somebody. Is it? Yes. Stephen Hawking was not prodigy, not intelligent. He was just an ordinary English school boy, slow in learning to read, very slow in reading. Inside the class is not in fluent. His handwriting also despite his handwriting also very bad. Of his teachers, teachers said that can't read properly. At the same time, the handwriting also well. What about your reading skill? Is it fluent in English? If you're fluent in English, you got a good job in outside foreign world. You get a very good job, astonishing job if you are speaking very good in English, right? Because I am an English lover, right? I like the people who are interested in English, especially those who are in speaking English. I like very much. I think some of these students, as I hope, they will speak in good English in my class, right? Okay, come with me. That means we are discussing about Stephen Hawking is still is very poor in reading and poor in handwriting. He was ranked more than halfway up in the class. His grade is not in the first, maybe nearly in the half. Among the 50 student 50, he may be 25. Oh, that's his. That means he's not intelligent. He's not a good student in the class. Though he says his own defense, it was very bright class. But he always say that it was very bright class. He never say it is not a bad class, even though he is very poor in the studies. So that's about Stephen Hawking. We have to discuss more, right? Then now we are discussing about his young Stephen from this school and in college, and school's parents' ambitions, school name, first school, second school, and how he was in this school, whether good student or intelligent student or a normal student or average student, we can understand now. See, at 14, 14 means 14 years, 1 4. Stephen knew that he would pursue mathematics and physics. Stephen understood that I am interested in mathematics and physics. What about you? Do you interested in physics and mathematics? Oh no, is it? All right, okay. Well, his father called this impractical, for there were no jobs of mathematics expert teaching. Father discouraging him. If you're interested in mathematics, you get only teaching job. You didn't get other job. Don't take mathematics. You don't want interested in mathematics. Who advised? Frank Hawkins. That's the father advised. Moreover, he wanted his son. He means here Frank Hawkins. That means father advised or wanted his son to attend his own college, and Oxford offered no mathematics. He said that to join the Oxford College, father's ambition. He followed his father's advice and studied chemistry. What about your chemistry? Do you interest? All right, I don't know exactly. Chemistry, physics, only a little mathematics. Now he is in Oxford College with the advice of his father. He is interested now in physics, chemistry, and mathematics in preparation for the entrance into Oxford. Now he is preparation for to get admission in Oxford University, famous university in the world. Oxford and Cambridge, the famous university in the world that's situated in England. So he strive for entrance examination for join in order to get admission in Oxford. So she's interested in mathematics, physics, and chemistry, right? He did well in physics, and the interview was brilliantly accepted. He did it very good. Among these physics, chemistry, and mathematics, very good in physics. That's why good marks during the interview and entrance examination. He got the admission in Oxford because of his performance in physics is very brilliant. Well, in 1959, at the age of 17, now he is 17 years old. From the age 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, we are discussing about these ages. We are discussing about his childhood studies, activities with his father and mother, cooperation. Okay, let's see, he is now 17. What happened to Hawkins? Hawkins went to Oxford to study natural science and specialize in physics. Now he joined to Oxford University, especially studying natural science and physics. He joined University College, his father college. That's his father also joined there. I mean, maybe his father's as the work, studied or wish. His father wished to join in Oxford. And the oldest at Oxford was founded in 1249 AD. Very old universities. That is Oxford University. Now, what is Stephen Hawking? Stephen Hawking is now in Oxford University studying physics and natural science. Have to be understood. Okay. Then, what is next? Oh my God, here is that. All right. Nevertheless, for about a year and a half, Hawking was lonely and bored. He was not inspired to relieve his boredom by exerting himself academically. But halfway through his second year, he began to enjoy the Oxford. See that we are just to finish that one. We have no time to continue the chapters afterwards. From this, his 17 years age, we are completed. Now he is in Oxford University, one of the oldest university in the world. That's in England. That's a start that means founded in the year 1249 AD. All right, and he studied in physics and natural science. He got now admission in Oxford University as a wish of his parents, especially Frank Hawkins. So at the age of 17, he was in the University of Oxford. That's about today. I think we would like to continue our class in next class. See you. I hope you will get something from my class. I just want to complete all the notes, okay, to show to my personal WhatsApp number, right? Same phone number. That's all. Thank you very much. Take care.